So the top 10 things you should be buying at Costco this September 2024. And there's a huge selection of brand new deals for every corner of your home. We begin on a bright note with this 3-pack of motion activated nightlights, brand new at 20 bucks. These are rechargeable, ideal for a power failure or even as a kid's nightlight, thanks to the way the LEDs change color, and they can even charge your smartphone in an emergency. I wanted to quickly flag the P&G promotion now active until September 22nd, where if you spend either $100 or $200 on eligible products, you score a free $25 or $50 Costco gift card. This typically only runs once per year and applies to many products you may already be buying, from Tide to Swiffer, Crest, Gillette, and even beauty products like Olay. You could use your free Costco gift card toward the otherwise hefty price of this full-size indoor foosball table at $500. While I would not categorize this as something you necessarily need to buy this month, it is brand new, made in Italy, and perhaps a great way to stay entertained this winter if your budget permits. In the number 2 spot, another illuminating find I've never seen before, a 2-pack of rechargeable wall sconces, now at $34. Since these don't require electricity, they could be great if you're renting or just want a pair of beautiful light fixtures without the hard wiring complications. Sticking with LEDs for a moment longer, this illuminated mirror vanity is quite similar to the one Costco sold from the same brand last year, except this year, it's priced at $100 less and now sports a curved mirror in place of a square one. I've seen these acoustic wall tiles all over social media this past summer, but never at Costco before, so this new $50 find with 2 different color options gives you that modern wood wall effect that you might see at a higher-end restaurant or hotel, which I imagine makes them very trendy, plus they are sound absorbent if that's of interest to you. For another practical piece of decor, these blackout curtains at $23 assist with energy efficiency and also your own personal level of energy by helping you sleep light-free. You score 2 panels that are 84 inches in height, and they are available in multiple colors. Point 3 starts with a very well-priced 3-pack, a trio of porcelain serving bowls at $14 that are Thanksgiving or holiday hosting ready for all sorts of sides or even a salad. These felt very high quality and look fantastic in person with their varied patterns. From one terrific 3-piece set to another, this offering from the well-regarded Henkel's brand puts reversible cutting boards for $19 at your fingertips with the dishwasher-safe small, medium, and large size option. They are sold with a blue or white color choice and equipped with that ridge to protect your counter if you're slicing anything juicy like a tomato or a piece of meat. This induction-ready 7-piece Tremontina all-in-one set at $40 includes one beautifully crafted 5-quart capacity pan with a ceramic interior, alongside a lid, a steamer insert, utensils, a trivet, and a foldable splatter screen. If you prefer to make your meal inside a multi-cooker, this stainless steel countertop one from Cuisinart is $40 off until September 22nd and now down to $150. It functions as an air fryer, a toaster oven, and dehydrator with touchscreen controls. On the other hand, you might want to avoid buying this Cuisinart immersion blender for $40, as it typically drops in price by about $10 closer to November, when there's usually time to buy it on sale, even if you plan to use it for Thanksgiving. By the way, if you are enjoying this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, as that really helps my channel. For point 4, we start on a sweet note with this 9-pack of raspberry morning buns, now available from the Costco bakery. These are better in my opinion compared to the orange-infused ones that debuted earlier this year. The mix of cinnamon and raspberry flavors are delicious. I'm thrilled to announce the iconic Costco pumpkin pie is back. I realize it is only September, but this was already selling very quickly at my local store for $6. To further embrace the flavor of fall, you can now enjoy pumpkin streusel muffins, where 2 packs of 6 cost $10. These were decadent, and I vividly remember the taste of these from last year, which continues to impress me. I had been anxiously awaiting the return of this 6-pack of Belgian chocolate mousse inside these keepsake glass cups. These are $11 and remain as one of the best desserts I have ever sampled in my life. As much as I wanted to enjoy this 18-pack of raspberry cheesecake chimneys from the trunk of my car, they did require some assistance from an oven. For $12.89, the cream filling with raspberry glaze was good, maybe not the best rendition of this food item, but a solid effort for something that started off frozen. Speaking of the cold, a 3-pack of Ben & Jerry's chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream is $10. In the event this is a brand that you enjoy, it's now sold at Costco. From cookie dough to actual cookies, I was not initially going to buy these strawberry shortbread ones until I peeked through that little window beckoning toward me on the bag. These are $8, and I would classify them as pleasant, but not life-changing. These Kirkland milk chocolate crepes at $10, on the other hand, rock my world as a top-notch, giftable wafer indulgence. And later on in this video, I'll have another dessert you will not want to miss. For point 5, I can't believe I'm already saying this, but Christmas is here according to Costco. I will be covering their holiday offerings extensively at a more appropriate time, but I wanted to briefly flag these twinkly app-controlled string lights for indoor or outdoor use, as I expect they could sell very quickly. You score 750 lights at $170, which is a great deal considering the exact same item is priced for $100 more on Amazon. These 8 packs of holiday kitchen towels for $14 sold out extremely quickly last year, so I wanted to highlight these as well. And I will be covering toy deals in November when prices make more sense, but this 2-pack of kids blaster toys at $33 with a whopping 300 darts is not likely a deal you'll see later on this year. And to unite the joy of Christmas with Halloween, trick-or-treat Pokemon card bundles at $35 are a fall seasonal collectible that could double as a very well-received gift under a Christmas tree later down the line. As a gift to yourself right now, I've noticed pretty much every single food or grocery delivery service has a promotion at Costco where you can buy $100 worth of gift cards for $80 for companies like Uber Eats, Instacart, and DoorDash. You can enjoy your takeout on these giant 100 packs of 10-inch fall paper plates at $12.79. I love the seasonal designs, and they're of a much higher quality than what you might find at a grocery store. And I did want to flag these made in the USA fall doormats available with 2 different design options. At $10, these are going fast and much more seasonally timed than when I found them a month ago. In the number 6 spot, if you live in an area where it's already starting to get cold, as we do, this infrared portable heater at $100 is back, but now at $15 less than it was sold for last year, which makes me so happy. Complete with LED guided headlights, this Greenworks snow shovel at $320 has a 45-minute runtime and is a solid product to bridge the gap between your typical snow thrower and a more robust and possibly unnecessary snowblower, depending upon where you live. This 60-inch by 70-inch machine washable throw at $20 comes in multiple colors and has chenille on one side and faux fur on the other. From the same brand, these extra cozy heated throws at $30 with 4 temperature options is something I bought last year, and it works very well in my tests. To crank up the heat, mainly for your feet, these heated wool socks at $50 are accompanied with a wireless control that resembles the key fob of a vehicle, which kind of threw me off. If you're looking for a new beanie, these wool blend ones at $17 were extremely popular last year, while I myself happen to love the practicality of these rechargeable LED equipped ones that are back in stock and now sold in a 2-pack for $30. In a very delicious turn of events, point 7 starts with these tempura shrimp taco kits at $5.99 per pound, new from the Costco Deli. This kit really impressed me, and it is definitely not one to miss. I love all the included toppings and how light the tempura batter happens to be. If you prefer your tacos in pizza form, a 2-pack of beef taco pizzas at $15 is a new creation, at least from my local warehouse. If you're a fan of the prepackaged chicken bites sold at Costco, you might be interested in these new grass-fed steak bites, now in a 6-pack at $17.79. I sampled these from the back of my car, which is likely not how Costco intended for them to be consumed. Anyhow, they are delicious and could work in tacos or as a salad topper if you are in a hurry. If you like buttered chicken, you can now enjoy it in bite-sized form with this 36-pack of non-bites, now at $12. Costco's famous chicken pot pie has returned at $3.99 per pound, while the equally well-regarded shepherd's pie is now back at $3.79 per pound. A 40-piece pack of cream cheese wontons is $16 and includes a sweet Thai chili dipping sauce. As a vegan meal option, this 12-pack of sweet potato veggie burgers is decently priced at $12. This Rana chicken sausage tagliatelle at $14 has a creamy tomato sauce if you need a back-to-school family meal that can be prepared quickly. This chicken noodle soup at $3.49 per pound is one of my favorite compositions to ever exist with that classic Costco rotisserie chicken. I'm ashamed to admit how many gallons of this I might have consumed last winter. For lunch on the run, a 5-pack of burrito bowls at $14.49 includes queso, but if you can't get enough of that, this new beer-infused queso concoction at $9 does look intriguing. And to break up the really intense, healthy food theme that's become of this point, and I am joking by the way, a 4-pack of Aloha green smoothies at $13 is apparently ready to blend, plant-based, and at least cheaper than a retail smoothie purchase. For point 8, I'm thrilled to announce the return of the 6-wheel hand truck for $30 because not everyone needs one of those heavy-duty models at a higher price. With an up to 150-pound weight capacity, this helps with simple moves around the house, warehouse club shopping, or deliveries, especially around the holidays. This 3-piece utility tool set at $60 is brand new and could work for camping or recreation with a sheath included. I should mention none of this content is sponsored. This made in the USA garage floor runner is 3 feet by 8 feet and heavy duty for $25, ready to assist with dirt, debris, or snow stuck to the bottom of boots when the time comes as a solid garage accessory. For a vehicle that might be parked in your garage, this 2-pack of Rain-X windshield wash at $7.49 has returned and performs at up to negative 25 degrees. My first real job was in Fargo, North Dakota, and this would even work there. And for when it's very cold out and you're cooped up indoors, I have many family members obsessed with these assorted puzzles that have just returned for $10. Your pieces range from $500 to $1,000 with the capital, New Orleans, Paris, Cape Cod, and even downtown Chicago as options. Unfortunately, there are no puzzles of Fargo just yet. The clothing is cozy for this next point, starting with these men's knit flannel shirts at $16, which are soft, not scratchy, and look very nice in person. These men's Calvin Klein jeans at $30 come in either a medium blue denim wash or a black, and they are an excellent price for Calvin Klein jeans. For women, these ladies Kirkland straight leg jeans at $18 are accompanied with the same color options, and they seem to be of a good quality. These ladies Kirkland joggers appear to go beyond the typical warmth of an active jogger with zipper pockets at $20. With 3 different color options, these ladies cardigans at $17 could be fantastic for a cooler fall day. Ladies fleece vests are well priced at $13 and look rather cozy. Ideal for layering or temperature regulation where you want the warmth, just not from an overbearing coat. These ladies puffer jackets with faux fur hoods are a solid option at $35. I was surprised to see the higher end Lands' End brand with a jacket option for $35, a fraction of what you would typically pay elsewhere for this online. If someone could please explain to me why these ladies Hunter Chelsea boots are priced so expensively at $93, I'd appreciate it. They look higher end, but the cost still seems steep to me. Perhaps as a better priced option, these ladies suede Chelsea boots are $27 and available in either black or brown. With two colors to choose from, these men's Puma sneakers at $35 do look appealing. And for kids from the Skechers brand, these sneakers at $25 are advertised as hands-free in either a green or pink color. For my next point, before we get to the bonus section, if your fall football viewing demands a larger screen, this QLED 75-inch TV from TCL is $600 and very close to Black Friday pricing, in effect until September 22nd. For a smaller screen, with this 27-inch one tied to a sleek all-in-one from Lenovo that's $150 off and down to $850 until September 15th, the 32 gigs of RAM and 1 terabyte hard drive really sweeten the deal. Now at Prime Day pricing, this 4-pack of Apple AirTags at $75 is ready for any Thanksgiving travel. Also wonderful for travel, these brand new noise-canceling JBL wireless headphones at $80 boast a whopping 65-hour battery life with the Amazon Alexa voice service or Google Assistant built in. From wireless to wired, I am rather enamored with this cord reel right now because who doesn't love a good retractable 30 feet of power? But in this case, you score both types of USB ports alongside the standard 3 AC outlets. As another practical tech item for your home, this Netgear Wi-Fi 7 router is $70 off until September 22nd. The impressive specs allow your Wi-Fi to better reach every corner of your home, which could include a video doorbell, like this one from Ring, with 6 months of the Ring Protect subscription plan at $50 off and down to $100 until September 22nd. Similarly, this Ring Spotlight with 6 months of Protect Plus is $70 off and also now at $100. If you don't care about the subscription plan, you will find a better deal on just the doorbell later on in October. The very popular babyless hairdryer is now available at Costco for $70. This features a high-powered motor and comes with 4 accessories. If you were to buy this from a beauty store like Ulta, you'd be paying at least $20 more. Since there's still plenty of time to enjoy fall plants, I wanted to highlight this 4-pack of 8-inch mum plants, very well priced at $17. If you are searching for some enhanced privacy in your backyard, this 7-inch thuja plant at $35 could line a small fence, and the assorted hydrangeas that we saw around this time last year have returned to the tune of $24. For our bonus section, we begin with that dessert I alluded to earlier. Fannie Mae Mini Pixies at $7.49, complete with a pecan-enhanced ooey gooey caramel chocolate that further enhanced the amount of joy I already have in my life. Costco unisex sweaters are back in a black or gray at $20 to resonate with any Costco lover in your life. So I, of course, bought one for myself. Frequent Costco shoppers might be excited to see there's now a convenient search function on the warehouse section of your app where you can quickly see a product's inventory at your local warehouse. I searched this toothbrush as a test, and I'm happy to report the inventory listed was accurate. As an alternative to the pricier Nespresso bundles, this Keurig K-Cafe coffee maker and frother at $100 can produce ice or hot beverages with 3 different cup sizes. And speaking of K-Cups, you might be pleased to learn this assortment from Starbucks with the Holiday Blend is now stocked at $32. Alternatively, if you're more of a cold brew fan, this 2-pack of Starbucks cold brew concentrate at $11.89 produces up to 128 fluid ounces, so the savings are there if you would otherwise buy this from an actual Starbucks store. To concoct a beverage that's even more lively than cold brew, this new Blazin' Apple Fireball is $12. If the 2 arcade machines I featured last month were not enough, Costco now carries a full-sized Ms. Pac-Man machine in the form of a pub table for $500. This has 4 light-up cup holders and includes 12 nostalgic arcade games. At better than Dollar Tree pricing, a 5-pack of utility lighters at $6 is perfectly timed for what many people consider to be candle season. An equally cozy 5-pack of Swiss Miss hot chocolate at $11 equips you with different flavors that could last you all winter long. Now for a product I've never seen in my life, Corsic Snail Mucin at $38. Well, this made me concerned and uncomfortable as I read the package. I have since learned this is the holy grail of beauty products for many people. So I bought this snail cream, and I will tell you if it slows down the constant aging of my face. What an absurd way to end a video now that I think of it, but anyhow, thank you for watching. I love you. Bye-bye.